Now I'll give you some more examples of the order of the reaction. Some more examples. If you haven't understood, some more examples I'll give you. For example, you see here. One of the reaction is 2N2O5 gas. It decomposes to give you 4NO2 gas plus O2 gas. So according to the law of mass action, if you ask, then what it will be? R is equal to K into concentration of N2O5 to the power 2. Isn't it? This is the rate of the reaction, but it is wrong. And the order of the reaction will be 2? Definitely. No, this is wrong. Because this is determined theoretically. Actually, what we find, experimentally what we find, that 2 moles is not necessary to get this particular one. Here 2 why I am putting it? To balance this equation. Understand it? 1 mole is enough. N2O5 gas will give you NO2 plus O2. You will see, sir, the reaction is not balanced. Who is asking you to balance the reaction here? The same thing, when it's balanced, it is theoretical. Here it is think practically that 1 mole of N2O5 is enough to give you 1 mole of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. It is enough. We can say that. So hence, again I repeat, for that purpose, the rate of reaction, the order of the reaction determined experimentally. So what is the actual rate? This is not the actual rate of the reaction. What is the actual rate of the reaction? The actual rate of the reaction is R is equal to K into concentration of N2O5. The power is nothing written, means it is 1. The order of the reaction is 1. Understood now? So this will be given to you. This equation will be given and this will be given after that. Don't get confused. This is given and this is given and here 2 is there. How it is 1? Here 2 I am putting it again and again I am saying. Here 2 I am putting because to balance the equation. Theoretically, for that purpose I am doing it. An order of the reaction again and again I am saying. This is not theoretical, determined experimentally. Experimentally it has been seen that 1 mole is sufficient. 1 mole of N2O5 is sufficient to give you NO2 and O2 gas. 1 mole of N2O5. What it is sufficient to give it. Nitrogen dioxide and oxygen gas. 1 mole. So you may say that it's not balanced. I am not balancing, repeatedly I am saying you. Experimentally we are finding it out. Understood now? I think you got it now. Clear? So if the equation this is given and this is given, don't get surprised. It is correct. Got it? This is the actual rate of the reaction. This is not the actual rate. This is the actual rate. And the order of the reaction is 1. So the order of the reaction, again I repeat, is determined by the rate law or the rate equation. This is not the actual rate of the reaction. Okay? Fine. In this way, order, already I said you, I gave you so many examples. It can be 0 order, it can be first order, it can be fractional order. I gave you, let me give you some more order of the reaction. Let me give you for the second order of the reaction. Like see, I said you H2 plus Br2 gives 2HBr. That is, the order of the reaction is 1.5. But here, if I use H2 plus I2, H2 gas plus I2 gas gives 2HI gas. Here the rate is R is equal to concentration of H2 into concentration of I2. Because you see both are gaseous. If you remember it, that was bromine was liquid. Here both are gaseous. So the order of the reaction is 1 plus 1. It is how much? Order is 2. But what I said you, H2 gas plus Cl2 gas, that was gaseous. But that depends upon, what is that? Condition was there, UV light. See, the reaction to reaction, everything is differing. H2 Cl2, it depends upon UV light. So the order was 0 because it was not depending upon concentration of hydrogen and chlorine. H2 plus Br2, Br2 was a liquid. So half a mole of bromine was necessary. Got it? Bromine liquid was necessary. Here both are gaseous, no condition is there, H2 and I2. So hence order of the reaction is 2, 1 plus 1 it is 2. So it depends upon the reaction. I told you from the beginning, it is an experimental determination. So in this way we find the order of the reaction. It can be 0, first, second, third. Got it? Now if you want to see any third order reaction, now see here, third order reaction. 2NO2 gas plus O2 gas. 2NO, that is 2NO gas plus O2 gas will give you nothing but 2NO2 gas. 2NO gas plus O2 gas will give you 2NO2 gas. Okay, fine. You know that nitric oxide reacts with oxygen to give you reddish brown color nitrogen dioxide. So here R is equal to K, concentration of NO to the power 2 into concentration of O2 to the power 1. So what is the order here? Order is 2 plus 1, it is 3. Are you following? In this way we got the order of the reaction. So many examples I've given you to calculate the order of the reaction. Got it? Now, we can also calculate the order from the unit of the rate constant. Got it? One more thing. You can calculate the order from the unit of the rate constant. See, a rate constant will have particular value, like k is equal to 3.2 into the power minus 3. Some unit will be there, second inverse or moles per second or moles per liter per second. Something will be there. From the unit of that rate constant, not from the value, from the unit of the rate constant, we'll know the order of the reaction. How? See, look at. First of all, we'll come to number 1. We'll come to zero order. Zero order reaction. First, a zero order reaction. What I am going to calculate? Unit of rate constant. Mind it. From what will I do? I will calculate the order. Fine. So R is equal to, now this I know it. If it is zero order, then it will be R is equal to K into concentration into the power 0. Then only it is zero order. No? Something here it will 1 means first order. Here it is 2 means second order. Here it is 0 means zero order. Okay. So fine. So what is the unit of R? Rate is moles per liter per second. Unit is. Achha. I need to know the unit of K. That's only. Na? Now what is the unit of A? A is what? Concentration. Concentration is measured in moles per liter to the power 0. Anything to the power 0 is what? 1. So K is equal to moles per liter per second. This is the, what you can say, or unit for the rate constant of which order reaction? Zero order reaction. Fine. Now, next, if it is gaseous, then this will be atmosphere per second and this will be your nothing but ATM, and anything to the power 0. So that is nothing but you will be getting, what is that? Nothing but that is anything to the power 0 becomes 1. So it is 80 atmosphere per second it becomes. Understood or not? If it is gaseous. If it is gaseous, then what it will be? Rate will be not moles per liter per second. Rate will be atmosphere per second. Partial pressure na? Partial pressure na it will be. So and here it will be what? Partial pressure is what? ATM. Here it will be R is equal to, what is the? R is equal to, instead of K into concentration, what will I write? K into partial pressure of A. I will be writing in this way. So what is the partial pressure of A? ATM. Here ATM to the power 0, anything to the power 0 is 1. And here what I said? Atmosphere per second. So if it can be moles per liter per second or it can be atmosphere per second. If it is gaseous, mind it, if it is gaseous, then this is a unit for gas. For this, for gaseous, when the partial pressure is mentioned. Or if it is concentration, then moles per liter per second. Okay? Fine. This is for which order? Zero order. So you got the unit. What is the unit? That is moles per liter per second. So now next is for first order. Now second one for first order. First order reaction. So what it will be? R is equal to K into concentration of A to the power 1. It will be 1. Simple. So R is same thing, moles per liter per second. K into, here it is moles per liter to the power 1. Now here moles per liter and here moles per liter cancel. Now K is equal to what? Second inverse. I can write S minus, or I can write this also. Finished. So for first order reaction, what is the unit of rate constant? Second inverse. Now next, second order reaction. Second order reaction. For second order reaction, what it will be? R is equal to K into A to the power 2. Now I think you will be able to follow it. So R is same thing, moles per liter per second. K into what it will be? Moles per liter to the power 2. Yes or no? To the power 2. So now here, see here, K will be, this will be nothing but moles per liter per second divided by, what it will be? Mole square and liter to the power minus 2. Expand it, na? Mole square liter to the power minus 2. So mole and mole square, what it remains? Mole to the power minus 1. Here mole and here it is mole square. So it is 1, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Here minus 1 and here minus 2. This goes up, it will become plus 2. So it will be what? Liter, minus 1 plus 2 is 1. Liter, and here second inverse. So what is the unit for rate constant for second order reaction? Mole inverse, liter, second inverse. In this way, for nth order reaction, what it will be? Unit of rate constant is, for second order reaction we got it this. For nth order reaction, what it will be? That is K is equal to mole to the power, see here, 1 minus n, liter to the power n minus 1, and second that is inverse. Let me write properly this one. Let me rub it. Yes. Now for nth order reaction. For nth order reaction, unit of K will be mole to the power 1 minus n, liter to the power n minus 1 and second inverse. You want to check it? See, check it. Here for second order, see, second order. Value of n is what? 2. So put the value of n as 2 here. 1 minus 2 is how much? Minus 1. So mole to the power minus 1. See, you got mole to the power minus 1. Now n is 2, liter 2 minus 1. So it is what? 1. So you got liter, see 1 and second inverse. So for nth order reaction, that is the unit of K will be this. And if it is in ATM, it will be nothing but ATM to the power 1 minus n second inverse. ATM to the power 1 minus n second inverse. Alright? In this way, you come to know from the unit of rate constant the order of the reaction. Alright, now you will say how will be, question will be coming. Suppose in the question is given K is equal to 2.3 into 10 to the power 6 second inverse. Alright, and 1.5 into 10 to the power 5 moles per liter per second. How to know which order? The first one is which order? First order. And the second one is which order? Zero order. How do I know? From the unit. From the unit only. I am not concerned with the value. No, nothing. I am going to concern the unit. From the unit only we come to know what is the order of the reaction. Thank you very much.